Just scrolled into the Wide Open Wednesday live broadcast. That's right. Yours truly, Nitro Nick Leach and American's mechanic Fred Fletcher. We're going to go over all the local racing, and we're going to have some special guests along the way. Could be drivers, could be some of the great people that we have in our racing community, or it could be you. You never know. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of Wide Open Wednesday. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and everybody involved here. Thanks for stopping in. We hope you enjoy the show.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed the show. Welcome to Wide Open Wednesday. We are live here on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and on the Lowdown Entertainment page as we get set for another, 2025 is going out tonight. 2026 is coming in after midnight.
So this will be our last show of the year.
This will be our last show. We're done after tonight. It's our last show. Don't ask, don't tell. It's been a great year. Mm-hmm. It's been a great year and a half, almost 2 years, right?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half, right? Mm-hmm. We've had some great people on our show. We've had some great sponsors that have stuck with us through WBCB and beyond, and they continue to stay with us, and we appreciate that. Can't wait for 2026. Hopefully, the big talk is what's going to happen with New Egypt. Hopefully somebody's going to step up to the plate like somebody did for Wall Stadium. And we have Earl waiting in the wings, and we'll bring him on here, and we'll talk to Earl, and Earl will give us some insight on what's happening with Wall. It's not a speculation. It's not something that you can dream about. It's going to happen. So we'll do this. And we will bring the legend Earl Krause in here. Earl.
Good evening, gentlemen.
We got some fans in here. Tell them they don't have to worry about it now. It's a done deal.
That's right. Wall Stadium will be starting its 76th season next year, 2026. On December 18th, the new lease was signed by a new management group headed up by Pete Miletto, who was a local businessman, very successful businessman, former racer, actually competed at Wall Stadium as recently as last year in the sportsman division. And Fred Archer, who is a local businessman as well. They are the new leaseholders for Wall. They signed a 2-year lease, and racing gets underway April of 2026, and they're looking at 2027 as well and the future. So it's going to be a great season and a great future for Wall Stadium, the home of auto racing at the Jersey Shore. I just got off the phone with Pete Miletto, as a matter of fact, before I got on the show here, and very enthusiastic. They're going to have a big display at the Motorsports Show the weekend of January 23rd and 24th at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center, our annual Motorsports Show. That's going to be a great event. I know you guys will be there as well. And you'll get all the information right there from Pete Miletto and his staff at Wall Stadium at the show. And I know they're planning on being on the live remote broadcast as well. So it's going to be great.
Well, there's a question from Dominic Antonelli. God forbid if he's going to switch to asphalt and come to Wall Stadium.
That'd be great.
That question for Dominic. Any idea when the 2026 rules will be released, Earl?
Matter of fact, I was talking to Pete about that, and they're going to be sitting down with the technical committee at Wall Stadium and releasing the new rules. I know Dom runs the 4 cylinders. I know some of the drivers who have raced at Wall in the 4 cylinders on off nights, they've also come over and run at New Egypt. So I believe, and I'm not from the technical side, but I believe the rules will be pretty similar for the 4-cylinder division. But yeah, they'll be coming out with the rules very soon. And most certainly they'll have them all at the Motorsports Show. And that'll be coming out soon. Very good question from Dom. Be great to have him there in the high banks. Be good to have Dom the Bomb racing at Wall. That'd be terrific. Welcome.
And Dom, the tire rule is you have to run the Mucho Macho tires. I know Earl doesn't know what that's about.
I know what that's about. Fred, would you like to relate about the Mucho Macho tires?
Yeah.
They will be on sale. Fred's going to be selling them.
Yeah. I always say when I do my show that I won't sell crap tires.
Okay.
I was trying to price out a Z-rated tire, and I went on my distributor's website. So I'm looking, and the number one tire, and it was like $58.
Clip that.
Yeah, $58 a tire. It's called the Mucho Macho All Season Radio. So that's like as off-brand as you can get. I'm like, who the hell would put that on their car? A Mucho Macho tire. The
Oh,
next
geez.
grade tire was like $265. So tell me how good that Mucho Macho
Yeah,
tire
but
is.
if you get the Mucho Macho tire, do you get to dress up like Randy Macho Man Savage?
Yeah, you could do that, or one of the village people, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, clip
get,
that.
Get Don be a cowboy.
Oh my God, I could see Dom dressed up as one of the. Never mind. This is going way off base here, and I ain't even had no bourbon yet. I'm drinking coffee, Earl.
Yep.
My coffee.
So,
But yeah, that's great news, Earl, about Wall Stadium. And yeah, I talked to Pete Miletto through Instant Messenger. He was real excited to talk to us. He wants to come on Wide Open Wednesday.
Yes.
And I told him that we're definitely going to be at Motorsports, and we're going to have him on the live broadcast. We're probably going to have him, probably have Doug Rose, all the local tracks that we cover.
Right.
And a couple other things. We'll probably have, the guys from Maple Grove, of course. We'll be doing stuff with them. Of course, everybody knows that Maple Grove is in a transition phase. Billy was going to come on tonight, but he's actually involved in a bowling alley, so he's working tonight, so he couldn't be in tonight. He's playing Kingpin. So I called him Munson today. He didn't take that too well. He said, but it's one of my favorite movies. So, but Billy will be back with us. Everybody asking about Billy. Billy will be back with us. It's no problem. And
yeah, let me answer Don here. It's about my dad. That I want to thank everybody that sent out well wishes and their thoughts and prayers out to us. Dad gave us a bit of a scare on Monday.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he went into congestive heart failure.
Oh, no.
And AFib, which he's been dealing with for a little while. But they took him into the hospital, and they found out that some of the medications were messing him up. So he's got a new cardiologist, and while he was there, his heart went back into rhythm, and they did a couple of procedures, and maybe the rotor-rooter thing. I didn't really elaborate with him because he was still kind of groggy even today, but he is home.
Oh,
So
great.
and so he's and his doctor says, according to my stepmother, that his heart is strong. It's just everything around it was causing him a bunch of issues. So yeah, so thank you again for that, for all the thoughts and prayers, and he is doing much better. So
Wow,
it
very
was kind of shook me up the other day.
yeah, I mean, you just went down there and seen him, and you knew that he had a problem with his heart, and then you called me, and I'm like, huh? And I'm like, well, and then we got some prayers for him, as we always do, and then we Tony Knighton, same deal. He had some procedure done on his heart. I haven't got an update on Tony, but we got some prayers for him also. And that's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do as a race family, come together,
Right.
and the prayers worked, and hopefully Dad's listening tonight. So yeah, we got another 50 years out of Pop.
Yeah.
He's got no excuse to come down.
Now
here
he's
with us
got he's got to come watch me race this year.
Now he's got to come watch your race, whether it be at Wall Stadium or wherever you go. Now we were talking about Mr. Mayberry.
Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, Joe Znosik is there.
Yep.
Hey, Joe.
See,
So we were talking about moving to Mayberry.
yes, and I was going to beat Barney Fife if I came down. So, but Don Allen, we appreciate
Yes,
Don
thank you,
Allen.
Don.
Don's been with us forever. Ever since we started this, he was our crash test dummy. Tonight is kind of a review of what we've been doing for the past year and a half. Earl's been with us the whole time with the radio, with what we're doing on the live stream deal. Lowdown Entertainment. I'll put this up there now.
I'll also put it up there that we're going to have the time capsule done this weekend. The
Yes.
Right.
First episode of Earl Krause's time capsule,
Yep.
Looking
which
forward
we
to it.
shot a couple weeks ago, and Craig's finishing up the editing.
Yep.
So he's probably going to do that tomorrow, and then it might be out there. We'll put it on the Facebooks and the YouTube channels, and
Yep. Yeah,
Go
it'll go
from there.
on our media outlets, and it's cool. It's we have this set here thanks to Five Peaks Media and Craig. But when we do the other stuff, we've done it on this set, but we have all Craig's cameras, all Craig's microphones. Sets it up to where we can have 100 people if we want it, and it's just top notch what he does for CBS for the football games. If you watch the credits for the football games, look for Craig McGill. His name is in the credits. Why?
Well
Because
deserved.
it's magic. Because he runs the camera, and that's what he does for us. So And here, we're going to talk about our sponsors here for a minute. I'll take Earl's banner down. These are the people that have been with us and come aboard for us and are going to stay with us. Like I mentioned, Lowdown Entertainment, which is Joe and Bear, High Gear Transmissions. Of course, they done Fred Transmission,
Yep.
Anthony Tramontana Sr. and his wife Danielle Tramontana. They backed us ever since we were involved, and then they decided to sponsor us. We appreciate them.
Sage
Vi-
Chiropractics. been
Yep,
with them.
Sage been with us right from the beginning before we even put their ad up, and they've been adjusting Fred and keeping him in tip-top shape. Of course, Fletcher's Garage. We couldn't do it without Fletcher's Garage. A lot of people don't know this, and Fred's probably going to knock me off my chair here. But when we done the radio deal, we didn't have a whole lot of sponsors. This guy right here, Fred, took care of all that. He took the money out of his pocket so we could stay on the radio. And then, we wanted to stay on the radio, and believe it or not, the radio station said, we appreciate you doing what you're doing. And Fred loves the Need for Speed. He loves the America's Mechanic. They said, maybe you should try a different outlet. And this is why we went to the Facebook Live. It's working out better for us. We've gotten more sponsors. We can do what we want. We have a little bit more leeway of what we do and what we say. We would never be able to say some of the things that we say on here that
Sometimes it slips. But
sometimes it slips. Most of the time it's not a slip, trust me. Especially with me. My last name is Leach, by the way. But anyhow, Fred took care of all that. The America's Mechanic and the Need for Speed, that's all Fred. Okay. And that's how I got involved with Fred doing the Need for Speed stuff. Then we come over to do this. We got a couple sponsors while we were on the radio. They followed us over here. Maple Grove, of course, the Koretsky's own Maple Grove. They helped us out. Nitro Graphics, who's not on there, which is owned by Kyle Koretsky. Jim Brown Racing Photos come aboard.
Vibrant Finish powder coating.
Finish. Fred just got them on board with us. Mr. Bob, they've been with us from the beginning. Reliable Consultants, which is Chris Bennett, who is an avid race fan, very opinionated, I mind you, but he loves racing. He just wants it to succeed. And I know if Chris had millions, he would buy a racetrack. And Tracy Appleby, that's the 101 down there. She just contributed to us. Amanda Tennis, who does her content creations. She jumped on board. And then, of course, Earl, what he does for us, just being on here to have his input every week that he does when he can be here, when he's not over at the Flying Pig with Fred having lunch and doing other things. And Mark Yapel, of course, I've known Mark ever since I was a teenager. He was my brother's crew chief, helped my brother win a lot of races at East Windsor. And, of course, we lost my brother not too long ago. But, without all these people, we could not do Wide Open Wednesday. We're looking forward to 2026. We will be at Motorsports. We are going to have a live broadcast with WBCB. So come on out. Come to our booth. Come sit with us. After the live broadcast, we're going to be doing our Facebook Live stuff there, interviewing. I think the best thing that we had last year was the kids. When we interviewed the kids and
Paulie
Hartwig and Liam Ballard,
right?
And we just had a lot of fun with the kids, and we got to thank Kate for that. Kate is now on the boat in the river. She's on the ship over there for New Year's Eve, so I wish Warren and her a really good time over there to watch the fireworks for New Year's Eve. So without all these people, we couldn't do what we do here, and we appreciate each and every one of them, because without them, we couldn't do Wide Open Wednesday. And we want this thing to keep growing. We want to keep doing what we're doing. And
we're having fun. We want to keep it going.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
We got the information as we get it.
Yep. And, now that we have, in the beginning, we had computer problems when we started this. Now we have no computer problems, thanks to Nick. And we have a hot rod. I can look at other things. I can do other things while we're doing this.
I'm going to get him to sponsor Nick Crocker from Call a Hero Computers and IT.
Yeah,
he sets up all my computers.
Yeah, he is.
This one's better than the one in my office.
Yeah, this one. I told Fred I needed a hot rod. I told him what we needed to do. He told Nick, and I can actually go away from not the camera, but I can go on this computer. I can go to the Facebook pages. now next year when the races are going on, I can give the results. And it won't lag. This thing has no lag. The only way it's going to have lag is if I turn it off. Now watch, I probably jinx this will get hit by lightning or something. But no, it doesn't happen without guys like Earl. It doesn't happen without the sponsors. It doesn't happen without the people that contribute to this. We're sitting here having a blast because this is what we want to do. But without the race fans and without the sponsors and the people that come on here, and I know Earl enjoys it. I know Earl enjoys the time capsule. And that was all Fred's idea. You know, he said, we got to get something going with Earl and Mark, and all their knowledge is going to waste. We got to do something. He goes, how about a time capsule? I said, perfect. And, you know, Earl, when we did the time capsule, he was spouting all stuff. And I'm looking at Fred. Fred's looking at me. I'm like, I never even heard of this guy. And you know, but that's what's so cool, because once Greg gets the chapters done and people are able to watch that, they're going to be like, I remember that. I remember this. I remember that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it's a plus to have somebody like Earl, somebody like Mark. And it's just cool. And we are so lucky to have them guys in our corner.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun when you guys are in here. And that's what I tell Kate all the time. It's so much fun to have her in here with us, and have Earl and Mark in here with us. I mean, I spent a lot of time with Mark in the garage, but to have him candidly here and have fun with you guys,
Yes.
I mean, that's where there's not a price on
I put
that.
a picture up in my office of Mark working on my car. So
Yes.
so
Good.
I'm going to post it of him actually working on the rear of my car. So
That's
yeah,
great.
Mark works.
And speaking of one of our favorite people,
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everyone. Nick, Fred, and Earl. And how are you guys doing from Tommy Lane? So
Oh,
Tommy
that's
Lane
wonderful.
is
Great to hear,
definitely
Tommy.
recovering. He found his way to the keyboard. We love you, Tom. Just keep doing what they tell you to do, Tom. And before you know it, you'll be back shooting pictures and doing what you do best behind the lens. Tommy had some heart issues. I don't know. Are we all eating the same thing that we're having these heart issues? What the hell is going on? There's like 4 different people that I know that have had heart problems. But Tommy, we're glad that you're doing okay, and that's what it's all about, having you get better. And how is Mr. Race doing? Earl, have you got any updates on Mr. Race?
Not recently. I do want to check with Scott. Again, for those who don't know, Scott, a very fine photographer, just like Tommy Lane. Scott was seriously injured, basically critically injured, was at Wall Stadium the week before the Turkey Derby when he was hit by a race car and sustained very serious injuries to his ribs and collarbone area. Injuries to his lung as well, and it's been a lengthy recovery so far. I hope to have more information on Scott for next week's show. But yeah, last time I spoke with him, he was doing better. He was back home, but it's a long way to go. A lot of physical therapy. And just like Tommy, Scott is looking forward to being back with the camera at the racetrack because he loves it. He loves being around the racing family. But he appreciates the thoughts. You can reach Scott on Facebook. And he'll love to hear from you. So yeah, we got to keep all these folks in our thoughts and in our prayers. Just like Jim Smith, a very fine racing photographer, a good friend of ours. Many people have seen him at the racetracks over the years, at Wall Stadium, and at the indoor races, and at the motorsport show. Jim's situation isn't as critical as Tommy's or Scott's, but Jim has been in and out of the hospital since before Thanksgiving with very serious gallbladder issues. And I spoke to him today, wished everybody Happy New Year, and he's scheduled to go back into the hospital for surgery sometime within the next 6 weeks or so. So again, thoughts and prayers. Again, we're all part of that racing family. So, best wishes to everyone. And as you just mentioned, a lot of heart issues going around. It's been a rough year, and we're looking forward to a much better 2026. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I always say it's in our food because when I was little, a tomato was the size of maybe a baseball. Now they're the size of almost a football. So what are they doing to make this stuff bigger? They ain't doing it natural. They're doing it by putting something inside of it or spraying it to make it bigger. it makes you wonder. And me, of course, I drive a dump truck and I go to the landfill. And sometimes you go to the landfill and the stuff that you're breathing in, that can't be good for you either.
Wow.
I mean, it's just, I mean, nobody lives forever. We're all going to leave here the same way.
That was my dad's answer. He's like, "Well, I am 83." I'm like, "That doesn't matter."
and nobody's coming back. I mean, it's got to be pretty good on the other side because I haven't seen anybody come back yet. So, I mean, and I, all my siblings are gone. My parents are gone, and I went to the graveyard over Christmas, and I told every one of them, I said, I love yous and I miss yous, but I'm not ready. I'm not coming yet. I want to be here for another 25 years. So, sorry, Fred. I said, I'm going to be here for another 25 years. I said, just keep a spot open. I love yous all and I miss you. And, you know, it's part of life. You got to go through that. You got to deal with certain things. But yeah, I mean, the world has got to we got to do better. The world's got to do better. I mean, there's a lot of bad people in this world doing a lot of bad things. And
I don't know. I'm optimistic for 26.
I am
I'm
too.
optimistic too.
Yeah, very
After
much
the
so.
clock strikes 12 tonight,
Yes.
God's going to
I'm
wave
seeing-
his hands. We're going to have racing at Wall. We're going to have racing at New Egypt. We're going to have racing at Maple Grove. We're going to have racing at Bridgeport. It's all going to be good.
Yes.
And we're going to
My
have to pick and
401k
choose.
is going to be good, so I'll buy New Egypt.
All right. That sounds
You heard
good.
it here
And
first.
Fred got a brand new pickup truck.
Yeah, got a new truck.
All
the other
right.
day.
Good for Fred. You got a new pickup truck. Very nice looking pickup truck. He won't let me take it for a ride because he's afraid he'll never get it back. But and I got to tell you today, and we're talking about sponsors, and I'm not saying this because he's my co-host and he's one of my best friends. My wife had a problem with her car. She was going crazy. I got this. I said, take it over to Fred. Took it over to Fred. Fred looked at it. Fred fixed it. She goes, you drive it over to the show. Tell me what you think. I said, okay. White as a church mouse. Everything's fixed. When I tell you the truth, I tell you the truth. If Fred at Fletcher's and his mechanics and his staff can't fix your car, it's broke. I'm telling you that.
No, you're not there yet.
And if you have, I'll be there. I have
you might
faith.
be there, but
I'm
I'll
telling
keep
you.
Nancy going.
I'm telling you right now. Fletcher's is the place to go. There's a lot of good mechanical shops out there. Fletcher's is one of the best. And if you have any kind of problems with your car, listen to America's Mechanic. Call Fred on the phone. Get your car in there if you have a problem. He's not going to beat you over the head.
And I won't say crappy mucho macho tires.
And he's got them mucho macho tires in the back room waiting for you to get in there and try them out. And he also has a Randy Macho Man Savage uniform you could wear on the way out while his foot's in your ass for buying it. Yeah. But it's been a blast. My whole career as an announcer and doing what I do at New Egypt and Maple Grove has been a blast. I've had a chance to interview some my heroes and do the things that I do. Oh, I see Peyton Reniger is in here. Hi everyone and Happy New Year. Now, I'm hoping that Abby Sabo is going to call in or come on. She is at the Tulsa Shootout. Now, if Bear or Joe are listening, I'm going to tell you I'm pissed off, okay? Abby went down to the Tulsa Shootout. Who does she meet? My favorite lady racer, Kaylee Bryson. Get your picture taken with Kaylee Bryson. And I know what Joe's going to say. You got to go to them events, Nick, and you can beat her too. But I was promised by Bear that he would get her on Wide Open Wednesday. We're now going into 2026, Bear. You owe me. Remember that. So, but
Hey,
no,
Nick.
Danielle Tramontana is here.
Very good.
And she's telling me from your lips to God's ears, Nick. Yes, absolutely. We don't need to lose another racetrack. Yeah, she's got her on Hometown Homies. She told me that she interviewed her today, so I'm kind of hoping she did. I mean, who could turn down an interview from Abby? She's such a cutie, and she's got a great deal going there. I thank Joe and Bear for letting her have Hometown Homies on Lowdown Entertainment. But yeah, that's a pretty cool deal. So
If you want, I'll reach out to her, see if she'll come on.
what are you going to bribe her with a James Brown trip or something? Oh no, you're going to tell her meet me at the Flying Pig.
Meet me
We'll
at the
go to
Flying
lunch."
Pig, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely,
Earl will be there.
absolutely. Now, Earl, motorsports is coming up.
Yes. I got
Special
to tell you
guest.
too.
Got any-
Talking about Abby Sabo.
Yeah.
On December 20th at the Checkered Flag Fan Club Awards Dinner, annual event where they honor all the local racing champions. Great organization, over 70 years.
Been there.
I was co-MC with Alex Greenswig, and we had a great time. One of the very prestigious awards that they give out every year is the Media Award, and it is sponsored by Area Auto Racing News, and it honors Walter Chernicle, who
I remember him.
Yes, was the dean of the auto racing photographers, writers, and announcers. Was with Area Auto Racing News for many, many years. Sadly, Walter passed away just about 20 years ago. And every year since, the Checkered Flag Fan Club gives their media award in honor of Walter. And this year, the award went to the Sabo family. It was
awesome.
Abby, her dad, Steve Sabo Jr., and grandfather, Steve Sr., all very fine photographers with Area Auto Racing News. And as you said, we had Abby on our show here a couple of weeks ago. She has an excellent podcast. And at the Checkered Flag Fan Club banquet, I was honored to announce their names as the recipient of this year's award. So shout out to Abby and her dad and grandfather, great folks. And they do a great job for Area Auto. And I know they're probably having a really good time out there in Tulsa right now with the shootout. So hopefully Abby will be on later tonight so we can get some firsthand information from what's going on out there.
Yeah, Joe, I know you had her on Low Down Entertainment. You need to hit the link and come on here. Okay? Clip that. Joe, you need to come on Wide Open Wednesday. Earl, hold your ears, Earl. This guy. King of the ball busters, this guy.
I love it.
Yeah, you love it. Yeah, invite him to the Flying Pig too. But
Joe, you want to go to Fly Pig with me, Earl, and Mark?
anyhow, Earl, who's the hot guest that we're going to have at Motorsports?
We're going to have Jeff Bodine.
That's
Yes, our
See,
legend.
there you go.
See, my dad worked with him years
There you
ago.
Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah, Jeff will be there. He has a new book out too, and that'll be available. Jeff will be there all weekend, Friday and Saturday, meeting the fans, signing autographs. There'll be several interview sessions on the stage with Jeff. Fans will be able to ask him questions, meet him in person. And we're also going to be honoring the legendary career of Kenny Brightbill. He's going to be our featured driver. Every year we honor a local racer, kind of salute their career on the local tracks. And Kenny Brightbill will be in the spotlight this year. Again, he'll be there again Friday and Saturday. And we'll look forward to having him on the show, hopefully, too. But, yeah, Kenny will be our guest of honor along with Jeff Bodine. And we hope to have some more names being mentioned, too. Of course, all the local racers will be there throughout the weekend. It's a tradition. The local racers from all the different circuits, dirt and asphalt and drag racing, come to the show. They walk around. It's a chance for fans to just meet them in person, get an autograph, just chat, get your picture taken. And again, that's January 23rd and 24th at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center, Oaks, Pennsylvania. You got to be there, and it's going to be
what's
good.
so cool about it, Earl, is they're in a comfort atmosphere.
Yes,
You can walk
exactly.
right up to them.
Right.
Last year when I was walking around with the microphone, I got to talk to Debbie Rio and Freddie Raymer.
Yes.
And I already confirmed that Harry Turner will be coming on Wide Open Wednesday.
Oh, that's great.
He went on Mike Feltenberger's deal, his TV show.
Mhm.
And I got a hold of Harry through Instant Messenger, and he said, absolutely, I'll come on the show. Because when we were talking about Grandview, we were talking about drinking the beer out of the casket. And Harry goes, I never drank a beer in my life, Nick. I don't know what you're talking about. and he said, I would love to come on your show. So, yeah, we're going to definitely do that. And Earl, just stay right where you're at, Earl.
Okay.
Look, Joe, I got a legend over top of you right now.
Hey, Joe.
And
I see that.
two
Hi, Earl. How
wannabe-
you doing, my friend?
Oh, great to see you.
And two wannabe legends on the other side of you. Now start your shit now, Joe, and watch. what
Okay.
happens. I
Fred
have
and
her
Earl,
on Low Down
where can we
and Dirty,
go
you know
and
that.
have a good time and leave Nikki behind? Where can we go?
Pig. The Flying Pig.
Flying
There we go.
Go, Earl.
Let's go to the pig.
Earl,
You know
just
what?
threw me under the bus and ran me over. Jeez,
Let me
man.
see if maybe I can get Kaylee Bryson to join us.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go. That would be the ultimate.
Welcome to New Jersey.
I can't say what I want to say. I really cannot say what I want to say.
You know I love
No.
you, Nikki.
Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you love me. Yep. And look at Peyton. Look what she put there. I can't put. I gotta take that off the screen. What the hell?
What
Yo,
did
she
she put?
must
I
know
can't
you
see the
put it-
chat.
You can't see the chat.
You don't
All
want
right,
No.
well then I'm gonna put it up here for a second and try not to get thrown off. Where is it?
It's up there. A little more.
Up a little further.
A couple more.
Right here, Joe. Look what she put. Can you see that? Oh, fudge, but it ain't fudge, Joe. She's one of your people.
Oh my God.
She is one of my people.
Now, Joe. Yeah, maybe you could have Kaylee Bryson on. I was promised Kaylee Bryson, but I never got her. Clip
No,
that.
I tell you,
Anyhow.
I personally, I do not know Kaylee. Bear is pretty good buds with her, and they talk quite often. She's a great young lady. I know of her through Bear. I've never got to meet her in person either. So we're in the same boat, brother.
Bullshit, Joe. She was
I'm
on your
telling
show.
you.
You got to talk
Not in
to her.
person. Not in
Well,
person.
I got to
Yeah, all
talk
right,
to her.
not in person, but still. That's the next
Yeah,
best
so-
thing to being there.
Well, it still puts me one up on you, and that makes me happy. So that's fine.
But hey, did you get a personal greeting from her? I have one. Do I have to take it off my phone and put it on here? She said, "Thanks."
Make
for
a Wish
being
Foundation
fan,
is a
Nick."
wonderful thing.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
She sent me a personal message that said, "Thanks for being a fan, Nick."
That's why I said
See?
the Make a Wish Foundation is a wonderful thing.
Clip that.
Yeah.
You know what, Joe? I see you got your stuff fixed. Did that work out for you? Taking it off and putting it back?
You know what? I got to tell you, just the little backstory here. I got prompted about 3 or 4 days ago that since my Facebook page has the potential to reach a lot of people, they wanted me to do a 2-step verification, but that's fine. I'm okay with
That's
that.
because you were in prison, Joe.
Exactly. So the problem is that every time I went to do the second step of the verification, they would never send me the code for it. So I was locked out of my Facebook page for about 4 days, and I had no access to it. Couldn't get in there. I didn't know what was going on. And after I spoke to Nikki today, I clicked on it again, and for some dumb reason, I didn't do anything. I didn't double verify. I didn't do whatever, and here I am. So I don't know how this stuff works, but it works. I don't
know. See? All you had to do was talk to me, my man.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how
what it
works.
was.
Nah.
That's what it was.
Like I told you, we talked about it for like 5 minutes, and I
Yeah.
can use my AOL account. The internet is crazy. Earl, what do you always say? Technology's great when it works.
That's exactly it. Yes.
Agreed 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
now
and-
that
and the
you're out of
problem is,
prison,
like,
Joe.
If you have an issue with Facebook, there's no human beings to talk to. So you're kind of on your own.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
I just
Joe.
leave that one up there.
Joe, what did you do to this young woman? He
What-
was
what is
making
she
prison
saying now?
food while Dad was supervised over him.
Yeah, exactly.
What did
Yeah.
you do to her, Joe?
Peyton loves to bust my balls for some reason or another.
Flip that.
Every time, every time we have a show, she hops on the chat, which we're very appreciative of, and she fires me every single show.
Joe, she's cooking you. She ain't firing you. She's cooking
Oh,
you.
yeah, she roasts me all the time, man. I get smoked every time. Every time.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. I'm
That's
going to bring
it.
this little girl on here.
Just came on.
Yo, Abs.
There's the star.
Abs, look who's on here with you. You got
Hey,
a
what's
legend
up, guys?
top. You
Yeah.
got 2 wannabe legends. You got this prisoner here. There's your dad. Hi, Mr. Sabo.
How's it going, guys?
Abs, all I want to talk about is the interview with Kelly Bryson. How was that?
It was really good.
Oh, see?
And it's warm down there, huh?
Is it warm down there?
Yeah, it gets cold at night, but when it's sunny and in the daytime, it's nice.
Well, how's your first visit to Tulsa, hon?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you taking pictures or are you just like having fun?
I'm just having fun. My dad brought his camera, but he's not really doing anything. He's doing pit stuff. But we're just doing a lot of interviews. We have probably 25?
That's
Yeah, we
awesome.
probably have like 25.
Well,
Holy
make sure you
smokes.
put them up so I can put them on the Wide Open Wednesday page. And Steve,
Yes.
I need a picture of Kaylee Bryson cranked sideways like she's almost going to spin out. That's all I want. That's all I want. All right.
That's all you need? All right.
That's all I need. Your daughter already interviewed her and took her picture. I'll make sure I put that up too. But yeah, it's got to be a pretty neat experience for you, Abs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there, but it's really cool. And like the fumes and stuff, they're like there obviously, but like they're not like really bad. So
Now there's
That's
something out
good.
of the ceiling. They got a bunch of fans there.
yeah, there's a lot of fans. There was a bird in the building at one point, but yeah.
Don't tell anybody that you're affiliated with Joe Adams, and you'll have a best time
Oh,
of your
come
life
on,
there.
man. Come on.
Clip that.
Why you got to be hating?
I love you, Joe, but after what you
Oh.
just put me through the ringer, Abs, you should have been here from the beginning when he was talking bad about me.
I never said anything bad about you. I just
Now,
didn't
when are you
say.
coming home, Ab?
We're flying home Sunday morning, so we should be back like Sunday afternoon.
All right, well, get all your stuff together, and then next Wednesday we'll have you on. You can tell us about the whole experience, all right?
Okay.
We'll all meet at the
Yeah,
Flying Pig.
congratulations again
Shut
to
up.
the Sabo family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying
Yes.
pig. Here we come.
Shut up, Joe. Be quiet. The Abs, they're beating me up. They're beating me up on my own damn show. They're beating me up. Steve, I need some help here.
Well, who let him in the show?
He got out of
Bingo,
prison
thank
on
you.
furlough for the new
Yeah.
year. And, yeah.
Now,
Yep.
Steve can come to the Flying Pig too.
Yeah, Steve,
Yeah.
all of you can go to the Flying Pig. You can all go to hell, except
Yeah.
for you, Ab. But Joe,
I'm
see what
heading.
you
I'm
started,
heading.
Joe?
I'm heading to Nikki's place for a conjugal visit.
That's all right. You'll be.
And hey,
welcome,
you got to remember
Johnny.
though, Joe
Listen,
Adams
man.
actually gave Abby the name Abitude. So
Yeah,
That's right.
that's 'cause
Way
he's
back
got-
when, way
that's
back
'cause
when.
he's got-
Way
that's 'cause he's
back
got an
when.
attitude.
Peyton fired Joe again.
Uh-oh. Peyton fired Joe again. Joe, you're fired.
I give up.
You're fired. Joe.
I give up.
Just clock out, Joe. You're done.
I
You're
can't
paid.
win here.
All
at
right,
all.
Abs, do what you got to do and let me know. And whatever you want posted on Wide Open Wednesday, we'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Don't
Have fun,
forget my
guys.
picture, Steve. Steve, don't forget my
Thank
picture.
you.
I'll do my best. It's tough.
All right, thank you, brother. Your best is always the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abs.
Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it. All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
How about that?
That is so
Okay.
cool. I think this is going to be
Because-
an annual trip for the Sabo family.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's got to
Yeah.
be cool to go there and see all that, especially her being as young as she is and doing what she's doing. And then our sport is so cool that them people are so susceptible, Joe, that she could go there and they talk to her.
Yes.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
this is what's so awesome, and this is like, you know, four of us on the screen here right now have a few years in the auto racing industry for sure. And, you know, we need the 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old
Exactly.
young men and women to get involved because
Yep.
this is, man, and people like Abby that are doing this, we're all so very proud of her. It's easy to see, and she's doing a phenomenal job. It's going in good hands, and this is exactly what we need. And just, you know, imagine what she's going to be like 10 years from now. She stays
yeah.
within the sport and keeps doing what she's doing. She's just going to get better and brighter and smarter. And the sky's the limit with her. It's amazing.
Yeah, and then we got Peyton Reniger, who does Peyton's Pit Stop and doing what
Yes.
she does. I mean, it all around, it's going to be great. So
Yeah.
and she gets to bust your stones. That makes her my favorite now.
Man, it's rough, man. It is not for the weak at heart.
That-
Trust me.
I just, you know, this is what it's supposed to be. We talked about this before, Joe. This is
Yep.
what it's supposed to be. If you can't come on
Yeah.
here and have fun and do what we do, I know sometimes we're a little raw for Earl because Earl, I don't think I've ever heard Earl say a curse word in my life. So if Earl ever cusses, somebody's getting their ass beat. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Earl is definitely a gentleman's gentleman for sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
He's like Pete
Yeah,
Wortman. If Pete Wortman ever cusses, get out of the way because he's punching somebody. 'Cause I've never
Yeah,
heard him
yeah.
say a curse word either. So you,
Yeah,
Joe,
you know,
on
we
the
just-
other hand, forget about it.
Yeah, just whatever. Hey, I was willing to wear a buddy costume for our last giveaway show, and it was somewhat humiliating, but it sure was
were
fun.
cute, though.
Made a lot of
You were
people
cute.
laugh.
You were definitely cute.
Tried my
Buddy.
best.
Buddy Joe, you done a great job. Joe, I
Well,
think we're going in the right direction. I really do.
That's it.
I think so too. I really do. I'm so proud of what you guys are doing there. And I want to interject here. I didn't get a chance to do this, Fred. I'm so happy to hear that your father's doing well.
Oh, thank you.
It was really good to hear that. And that everything was caught in time, and
Mhm.
he's definitely on his way to getting all healed up and getting himself all better. So it's very good news. When Nikki told me about that today, I was very sorry to hear it. But then after you told me how everything kind of worked out, I was like, it was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
a blessing.
yeah, especially
So,
after Monday night, I was kind of like, oh man, I was down. I was like, and then my stepmother called me yesterday morning, and I saw her name on the phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, here we. And then she's like, he's resting comfortably. They did a procedure on it, and his heart went back
Yeah.
into rhythm. Everything is okay. So
God bless him.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of like the phone
Yeah.
call you don't want to
Yeah.
answer. You're like, all right.
Yeah,
wait a
you get that pit in your stomach, man. It's like, oh God, what's going on? But man, this God bless you and your entire family and your father and your stepmom, and it's just great news, man.
Thank
just be thankful and
Yeah.
cherish every moment.
I'm
That's for
hoping
sure.
you can get out here and watch me run my car now. He came out when I ran the Kenny Wallace car, but
So cool.
So I wanted to see him run my car.
Good.
See some of the people he used to hang with, at the track, Billy Osmond,
Right.
Dan Plasky. So I want to see. I hope he can get out here. He's planning on it.
Good.
Well, we gotta
Good.
get him on here. That'll be even
Oh,
better
yeah.
because he's a bigger ball buster than Fred is. So
He can be. Yeah.
that'll be even more fun.
He's mellowing it now. He's like, I'm 83 now. I'm not doing what I
Nah,
used to do. So.
he's the original America's mechanic.
He's
so-
just getting primed up, man. Yeah.
yeah.
yes. And some of the stories I've heard about that, I wish I was around for some of them. But Joe, I mean, what do we got going? What are you doing for motorsports?
Well, I don't know. I don't think we're going to do any broadcasting down there. We kind of made a conscious decision. In 2025, we went live for 7.5 hours.
Oh.
And I'm still recovering from that. So it was a lot. We interviewed some great people and talked to a lot of great people and fans. We were just kind of pulling anybody walking by, man. We were just, if they were willing to
Yeah,
talk,
we
we
were
were
on
pulling them in. And it was a lot of fun, but it was a long, long, long day for sure.
This Kaylee Bryson thing really took off. Look at this. Now I'm getting my balls busted by her now too. You know what? Fred, you're gonna be doing this show by yourself.
Kate actually told her to text me one day. Because Kate talks to Kaylee.
I know.
She says,
You know what would be a
Kate says to
Fred.
Kaylee, message Fred so he can tell Nick that you got a message from you, but she never did. So.
Exactly. I tell you what, Fred, you know what would be perfect?
Uh.
Give Nikki a Wednesday night off and bring Kaylee in as your co-host.
Oh, Jay.
Done.
That would
Earl.
be perfect.
I hope she
Earl.
knows how to work this because I don't.
Earl,
Yes,
did you
Nick.
hear all this, Earl?
I'm listening. I'll
Joe-
tell you
Joe-
what.
Earl's like a giant sponge, man.
So,
He's just
Joe,
absorbing all
you are-
this.
Go to sports though, right? You are going to go there one night, right?
Yep. Planning on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great,
All right,
Joe.
well, when you go, come to our booth, and we'll chat on Wide Open Wednesday at our booth. You and Bear come to our booth,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
and
Sure.
we'll do some stuff there. I gave Fred.
Do we
the
have to
decals,
behave?
Jamie.
Yeah, I got decals. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, he's going to put them on the car. He's going to put the lowdown. That way he can get in and running for some prizes next year.
Fantastic.
Danielle, it is a very rough crowd. I'm sorry that I came here tonight. I ain't gonna have no ass left when I leave. Cut that. I'm not. My pants fit 10 times better now. They were tight when I came in, not anymore.
Oh, Jay.
But I'm having fun, and that's all.
Yeah.
If this is what 2026 is going to be like, I'll take it all day long.
Oh, yeah.
All day long. I cannot thank you enough, Joe, you and Bear, for everything that we do. And if this is what it's going to be like, I don't have no problem with
It's
that.
after
None.
fun.
Fred loves this kind of stuff.
Oh, I love
Seriously,
ballpark.
it's our pleasure. We go back to Abby here for a second, having these young people coming in.
Mhm.
We have a program kicking off for 2026 with the Drips Detailing, Lowdown Entertainment Young Lions. For young drivers, we're going to get more information out about that very soon. We're going to have like a mini point series thing going on there. And once we get all that stuff figured out, the winner of the point series at the end of the year is going to receive a brand new 2-layer custom made,
Great.
custom fit suit for that particular driver. It's going to be for ages 13 to, I believe, 18. So we're going to have that going on this year. I was in contact with Tanner Holmes a few weeks ago. Very nice young man. A few years back, for those that remember, we had Justin Peck was in town, and at a local VFW, we actually did a 2 or 3 hour live, and the VFW was kind enough to open the place up to the public, and we probably had about 30 or 40 people there that sat there and watched us interview him. Plus, they got up they could talk on a microphone and ask him questions. Plus, afterwards, they got to meet. It was kind of like a meet and greet. If our schedules can work out, we definitely want to do that with Tanner Holmes this coming year
that
too.
would be great. That would be
So
really
he's an up and coming star, great young man in front of a camera, super fantastic with the sponsors, really good representation of motorsports. So yeah, we'd love to have him on. If it's a scheduling thing. These guys run a brutal schedule. When you hop in them 410s and you're in a national touring series, it's hard to lock them down. It's tough. And,
I mean,
but
once they get busy, you got to get them like in between here and right before the season starts, or you're not going to get them.
Exactly.
And we had Justin Whittle a couple weeks ago. We usually get him because of Kate, because Kate's really good friends with him. Kate has gotten us a lot of good people on here. I've stumbled across good people, yourself and Bear, and we've come together. And by you putting us on your card, we've gotten a lot of good feedback. We broke 1,000 followers finally. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Congratulations. It's going to grow exponentially if we just keep putting out a good product. It's good you can't just keep spewing rhetoric and facts and results and things like that. You have to have the human interest side. I love that part of the aspect. I love the backstories. One of the best interviews I did all season long, you're not going to believe this, was the guy that runs in the track at Snyderville Speedway. I hopped in his truck. He was packing a track in, and I introduced myself to him, and I said, "Would you mind terribly if I interviewed you while you're packing the track in?" And he looked at me like I had 10 heads. He said, "Nobody ever wants to talk to us." And I said, "I do." Yeah. And he just so down to earth, absolutely loves doing what he's doing and getting that track prepped up there at Snydersville. And he's there every week. And he was so appreciative of being interviewed. And those are the kind of people, those people that you don't see week in and week out, the names you never hear of, are the ones that are keeping these shows going week in and week out. Absolutely.
That's why I had Dara Jane on here from New Egypt, because she runs the cameras up in the tower. Now, Peyton, I would love to give you a Wide Open Wednesday logo sticker for your car. I was going to ask Joe to make me some, but I don't think he'll ever make me any now that I twisted them a little bit tonight. He originally made my logo for Wide Open Wednesday. He made the original logo, so he has it in the computer. So twist them up, Peyton, and tell them to make us some for motorsports. No, what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to trademark that logo, and then you have to pay me royalties on that now. So that's what you get for mouthing off to me. Okay, fine. That's how we work. I'm going to trademark your prison cell number too. Clip that.
But yeah, I refuse to let anything that I'm doing, like the radio show or this show or whatever. We're not going to come on and ever read a script and say this is what's going on. This is that is so boring. I see that on Mav TV and stuff like that. It gets I last about 5 minutes. Now I learned a long time ago. I've been doing a radio show off and on for 20 years. Yeah, and I'll take some footnotes in there, like I want to talk about tires or I want to talk about brakes. Correct. But basically, I look at that, start it, and I put it down, and then we go. The back and forth is what really makes it. That's it. It really, and it is, like you said, it's all unscripted. And like when I reached out to Bear to get this deal going with Lowdown Entertainment, and he agreed to it, obviously. And one of the first things I said to him was, when we do lives, I don't want to do any kind of results, because literally 10 seconds after a checkered flag falls anywhere on social media, you have a complete top 10 list. So instead of us just regurgitating information, let's just keep it fresh, get different aspects of things, get a different look at things,
and
You actually get more information when you do the back and forth in a casual thing.
Mhm.
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
Instead,
Yeah, and if you-
instead of sticking to a script and saying, this
Yup,
is this,
yup.
and this is
I
this.
mean, I've watched you and Bear. I know when you guys are looking down at your phone or you're looking at somebody's texting you and telling you stuff, just like with me. If you see me look down, I'm actually replying to a message of some, hey, Nick, are you on or whatever? And the greatest thing about StreamYard, which we're going to try and get Low Down Entertainment involved, is you can see
Yeah.
everything that everybody's texting. We're
Yeah.
on 3 different venues right now. Our Facebook page,
Right.
our YouTube page, and your page. And it just, once we got it right, it's been phenomenal. I mean, there's
Yeah,
other
you're-
platforms you can use that basically
Right.
do the same thing. I haven't even touched on what you could do with StreamYard here. There's so many.
Yeah,
things
you
with
haven't scratched the surface yet, honestly.
No, with overlays and everything, like the White Oak Wednesday logo up here, I've done that. There's
Right.
overlays that you can use. There's backgrounds you can use. There's clips you can use from the racetrack. I could put a clip up right now if I wanted to, if I had one saved, and
Mhm.
play alongside of you, Joe. There's just so many things you got to do, and that's where you got to have somebody that knows tech. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
I don't know tech. My tech is pushing
Yeah.
the radio button in my dump truck because it's an automatic, and I ain't got to shift gears. So you know what
I
I mean?
totally understand that.
But other
totally
than that, I
understand that.
mean, we're here and we're having fun, and that's the most important thing to Fred. And Fred has went above and beyond getting the right stuff and doing the right thing for us to have what we have. And
also,
I-
for us, I do the James Brown thing, and I do a lot of stuff with Primary Wave Music. It's an
Mhm.
international company, and they visited us at the Hot Rod Santa, and I was talking to Rob, my contact there, and they're actually interested in what we're doing. So
Wow.
I mean, and
That is
could be-
fantastic.
and maybe I might be thinking 5 steps down the road, but this is the conversation I had with the Primary Wave Music, and then we'll all, we can take that from there wherever that goes.
Honestly, Fred,
that's an
you've been
international
racing for.
company.
Honestly, Fred, you've been racing for a long time, so you're going to understand this. When you're racing, you're not looking at the hood; you're looking down the track. So you're
Yeah.
doing the same thing here with this podcast. So you got to look ahead, and you got to think big. You got to dream big, and big things will happen for
I
sure.
mean, that's the kind of company that can take us to syndication and stuff like that, and whatever, and not just us, you guys too.
yeah, I mean,
Man,
we're all in this,
well, that's
we're all in
awesome.
this
Really
together.
appreciate
I
that.
mean, and that's
Yeah.
what it's all about. So,
As we go, we go.
yep, we all go.
Absolutely.
If you go, we go, and that's the way we had this set up. When you called me and told me, "Hey, I want you guys to be on our brand," I was ecstatic. The first phone call I made was to Fred, and I said, "Fred, they want us to be on their channel and doing what
Yeah.
they're doing." And
Well, actually,
yeah,
I did
we-
thought it was Fred. I got to admit, at first, I thought it was just Fred. And then when you said that you were like a package deal, I was like, okay, whatever. But
yeah. That clown from New Egypt's got to come too. I understand. Clip that. I
It
understand.
happens.
I understand. You know what? If I wasn't your friend for so long, Joe, I'd take that drive down to Big A lettering, and
Yep.
we'd have But I'd get there and I'd walk through the door, and then we wound up going to breakfast or lunch, and
yeah, we just laugh and just
We
carry
get
on and do
ourselves in
stuff,
trouble,
stupid
so
stuff.
the
Yeah,
best thing
exactly.
about our relationship is the sentence that we say when we're done talking to one another. And
It's the greatest thing ever. It really is.
Yep. And
I cherish every one of them.
everybody in this room, I say the same thing. I love all these guys
It's nice.
because
That's
without
right.
them, I wouldn't be who I am, and I'm not going to
Yep.
change who I am for anybody. If you got
That's
a
exactly
problem
right.
with me, it's your problem, not mine. So,
Yep.
and we're having fun.
And I'll need a Peyton's
Yep.
pit stop logo for my car too.
Yep. We need Peyton's pit stop logos. Joe, you made the decals, so you got to make some more of them.
Yes, sir.
And I'll put some money on your ticket there.
I tell you
to
what,
prison.
we'll have to set it all up. We'll all get together.
Yeah, we'll all get together and go to the Flying Pig. Oh,
You too. You too.
I get to go too? Okay.
Yes.
What am I going to do? Sit in the back?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to sit
It'd
in the
be
back.
preferable.
Would you like your glass of water filled up, sir? I'll fill that up for you. I'll be the waiter.
I'll
Joe.
even sponsor. I'll even sponsor.
Then do us a
that.
favor. Wear something nice.
Yeah, dress up.
Wear something nice. What? Shorts or a skirt or something? Joe?
I think
Come
the
on
skirt
now.
would be.
This is a family show, Joe.
It wasn't a family show the minute you open your mouth, Nikki.
Jeez, oh man, clip that. Yep, absolutely. Unbelievable. You know what? We got to thank our sponsors.
Yep.
So I'm going to take you and Earl off. You're welcome to
great
stay in
seeing
the
you.
green room and eat some
Well,
food
yeah.
if you want.
So
But you know what?
yes,
Joe?
I'm gonna bounce off. Listen, I want each and every one of you to have a fantastic Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hope 2026 is very prosperous and happy for everybody. So great seeing you guys. I love each and every one of you guys, and thank you so much for having me on again.
I love
See
it.
the Allentown
Joe.
Indoor Race.
Here's a kiss. Take it and put it wherever you want. See you, Joe. Joe Adams, Earl Kraus. We got to take a pause for the calls and pay some bills. But oh man, here we go. This one, if we don't get through it off the internet for this, Fred.
You got wheels to see better days. Don't replace them, revive them. That's right. Vibrant powder coating and wheel repair. Bent rims, scuffs, no problem. Vibrant makes them smooth and strong and stunning again. From the street to the strip, they'll make your ride shine like new custom colors, flawless finishes, and durable coatings that turn heads and handle heat. Give them a call today at 1-267-566-6842. They're located at 569 Unionville Avenue, Pendle, PA 19047. That's Vibrant Finish. For all you need in powder coating and wheel repair, they make your ride look sweet. So give them a call. Let's talk about transmission for a minute. You want to get to victory lane, you can't be in low gear, you got to be in high gear. I'm talking about high gear transmissions located in South Jersey. That's right. We specialize in repair, refresh, and troubleshooting your Northeast Dirt modified transmission. That's right, High Gear. They specialize in Burt Generation 1 and 2 transmissions, and they also service Winters transmissions. It's home of the modified number 13P, driven by Anthony Tramontana Jr. They have reasonable pricing, quick turnaround. You can pick your transmission up at New Egypt Speedway or Bridgeport Speedway, and you can find them on Facebook at High Gear Transmissions. Now, these transmissions are serviced by a great tech, Anthony Tramontana Sr. You can give him a call at 609-385-3084. That's right, High Gear Transmissions. You know, the ending season, and you're worried about that transmission, you're worried about it getting serviced, why not call High Gear and get it done? They'll take care of your transmission. You won't have to worry about it. When you put it back in the car, you'll put it in gear, you'll go to victory lane, you'll be in high gear, and you'll be a winner with High Gear. Up next, we have Fletcher's Garage. That's right, the main sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, and they are located at 480 Hood Boulevard in Fairless Hills. Their phone number is 215-295-4931, and their motto is, if they can't fix it, it's broke. It's home of America's mechanic, Fred Fletcher, and he also does Need for Speed on WBCB on Thursday mornings. So keep an eye out for Mr. Fletcher, America's mechanic. Also, we have reliable consulting, sales, training, and marketing brought to you by Chris Bennett. His phone number is 215-206-9053. We thank all our sponsors for participating on Wide Open Wednesday. Who is all the rage? Sage Chiropractic. That's right, Sage is all the rage in chiropractic care. Dr. Carey and Dr. Mike will take care of you and all your back needs, and they specialize in other things too. Give them a call, 215-497-0700. They have all the equipment, all the stuff you need to get yourself in shape. They're the people that give Fred his adjustment so he can drive his race car on Saturdays at New Egypt Speedway. They are our official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, so go see them. If you have any problems with your back or any other problems you think you're having that are related to your back, you got to go see Sage, because they're all the rage in chiropractic care. So see Sage Chiropractic. Their phone number is 215-497-0700. Go see Dr. Carey and go see Dr. Mike. Bob Drayton Incorporated has been locally owned and operated since 1955. Their goal is to provide excellent customer service and quality rentals to every client. They have a large selection of rentals and solutions for every project or every event you have. You can count on their experienced team for fast and courteous service each time you call them. And they have a 24-hour emergency service, locally owned and operated since 1955. That's over 70 years, gang. Licensed and insured, free estimates available, 24-hour service, military and senior discounts, quality products, and an excellent customer service. Check them out, gang. They're located at 151 Big Hill Road, Southampton, New Jersey. Their phone number is 609-859-3629. And they race, that's right, New Egypt Speedway, Bridgeport Speedway. Bob and his son race the 4-cylinder class, and they sponsor the class at New Egypt Speedway. So when it hits the fan, he's your man, and whatever you eat, he's got your seat. They have a 1-800 number, and it's 1-800-521-2014. So whatever you need, give Mr. Bob a call, and he'll help you out. They are official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday right here on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Mr. Bob, he's on the job, and you should be too. Hey, you ever wanted to get shot? And I'm not talking about by a gun. I'm talking about getting shot by one of the best photographers around, Jim Brown Racing Photos. You ever need your racing photos, you got to get them from Jim Brown. Hey, what can Brown do for you? He can produce your best racing photos. Jim Brown.
No.
Race teams, listen up. If you want your media dialed in this season, you need to call Amanda's Content Creations at 856-418-4709. Amanda handles everything. Weekly updates, sponsorship proposals, race day posts, highlight videos, schedules, everything you need to put your race team right where it needs to be. Whatever you need to keep your team looking sharp, connected with your fans and everybody else. Amanda has you covered. She works with the drivers all over and delivers top quality content every time. So if your race team needs media done right, get in touch with Amanda's Content Creations. That's right, Amanda Tinnis. The number's 856-418-4709.
Seeing what else she could do.
All right, we're back. Like a heart attack after I can't even walk straight. I've been beat up so bad. They abused me. Bear, they abused me, Bear.
All we needed was Bear on there too. That would have been awesome.
Well, Bear, where you been? Bear's probably celebrating the New Year. He's a smart one. Darlene Belgrade, Danielle Tramontana, Happy New Year. Peyton Reniger said I got to wear a skirt. You know, Peyton, I used to like you. Put Nick in the corner. Thanks. you know this has really gotten out of hand.
Nobody puts Nick in the corner.
Yeah, nobody puts Nick in the corner, but you guys. Earl, where's Pam at?
She is right here in the house.
Tell her I said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to Pam.
2026 is going to be a great year.
Yes, yes.
We're going to be able to hear the great Earl Krause at Ball Stadium
Yes,
again.
Happy New Year.
Hi, sweetheart. Happy New Year. Thanks for letting us have your husband. Bear is eating dinner.
All right. That's what I'm doing in a couple minutes.
That's what we'll be doing in a couple minutes, and then we'll get ready for the ball to drop. My balls have already dropped. Thanks a lot. I don't have any anymore. They got them cut out tonight by Peyton, by Joe, and anybody else. The only guy that didn't really twist me was Earl.
That's it.
Perfect gentleman. See?
That's it.
See,
Hey,
there you have it.
we want to mention that one of the comments I saw tonight was from TJ Graves enjoying the show. TJ is a champion in the 4-cylinder division at Wall Stadium. He's a racing postman. During the week, he's a postal employee. And on the weekends, he drives the number 9 4-cylinder car at Wall Stadium. And great racer from a racing family. His uncle raced at Wall Stadium for many years as well. And his dad, Tom, very active as a crew chief. Chip Graves is his uncle, former modified driver at Wall Stadium. And TJ enjoying the show. So welcome to the show, TJ. I look forward to seeing you at Wall Stadium this year. Absolutely.
Did we have him on the radio show,
TJ?
Earl? Did we have him on the radio show?
I believe he was on. We'll have to get him on this show again.
Yeah, we'll get him on this show. He's more than welcome to come on anytime
Yes.
he would like.
Great racer.
And Earl, this question is for you. See Earl and Pam at the PPL Center soon.
Yeah, at the Allen Torn Indoor Race. Hey, Barry.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yep. All right, guys,
great.
what we're going to do is we're going to wish everybody a happy new year. Thank all our sponsors, all our people that's been on tonight. If you can't have fun, there ain't no sense in doing this thing. Earl,
That's
thank
it.
you for everything that
My
you
pleasure.
do.
Thank you.
We will send you a instant message to let you know when the time capsule comes out.
Okay.
Everybody's listening. Make sure you keep abreast of that. We're going to put that on all our media outlets, and stay tuned for the clips of this show because they're going to be overwhelming, I'm sure. So from me and Fred and everybody involved here on Wide Open Wednesday, Happy New Year
Happy New Year.
2026.
Happy New Year to everyone. Yes.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
You
We'll
too.
talk to you soon.
Take care now.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for being a part of Wide Open Wednesday. We'd like to thank all our sponsors and everybody involved here. Thanks for stopping in. We hope you enjoy the show.